So I haven't made a video in a very long time, so I've come out of the running game for a little bit. I have a little bit of a Achilles tendon and bursa issue on my left leg, so yeah, I'm kind of dealing with that. After Headlands 100, I haven't really done too much. I kind of ran the Fresno Marathon back in November, didn't get to do the 100K in December that I wanted to do. I did a trail half marathon recently and didn't really train too much for it, just kind of did like a couple 6-mile runs and then just kind of did the best I could. And yeah, so now today is the 14th of May, so 4 months from today, Headlands 100 will be going on, so it'll be my 10th year in a row doing that. So I kind of figured today would mark my first day of training, and I got some cross training in this morning. Did some workouts with the steel mace, which has become one of my kind of go-to things right now. I ran 6 miles today. First 5 were decent. The last mile was kind of blah. Just kind of still recovering from my Achilles tendon and bursa issue that I'm having. So I'm trying to figure out how to safely train and still let that recover, which is definitely going to be a challenge. So in the meantime, I'm going to be doing a lot of cross training and a little bit of running. I think I'm going to run about 2 times a week. It's probably going to be the max, and just kind of see how it goes. I have a 50K that I'm going to do in a few weeks. I plan on doing, and then after that, I'll just be training for the 100-miler. So up until then, I'm doing a lot of workouts, like I said, with the steel mace. I'm going to post some videos of that on my YouTube channel and on my blog also, just so you guys kind of see what that is. But one of the ones that I just bought, I got this really cool one from a brand called On It that I've been using quite a bit. It's their quad mace, nice wood handle, really cool weighted part right there. Little Alex Gray inspired design. It's licensed through that artist. Might recognize that if you're a Tool fan from some of the artwork on their albums. One thing that I always do, I try to figure out what shoe I'm going to run in. So I already have the shoe picked out for Headlands 100. Have the New Balance Gobi, which will be my go-to trail shoe, I believe, is what I'm going to go with. And then for socks, the Lega mohair. Yeah, so that's pretty much what I'm going to be running in 4 months. Depending on how many miles I put on the shoes, I might have to get a new pair of shoes. But as of now, they only have like 38 miles on them, so well under the amount that should be on them. But yeah, so I'm going to try to do a video, I think every Sunday, once a week, kind of track my progress, see if it's getting better or if things are getting worse. Kind of keep track of my cross training and everything else I'm doing, since I won't be running too much. Starting to already do like some daily meditation work, because I know for me that's a big thing. And finishing these events is just being able to kind of clear my headspace and kind of go with it. That's been going okay. I think I'm up to like 8 to 10 minutes of meditating. First couple nights were a little bit of a struggle. Sometimes things pop in your head that you don't want to, and kind of go places that might not be that comfortable to go to mentally, and you just have to kind of deal with it, which is sometimes what happens in races too. So yeah, like I said, had a couple rough nights of meditating. Last night was actually good. It was pretty just kind of there. Focused a lot on my breath and breathing technique, and everything was super smooth. A few nights before that were a bit rough, just a lot of, I think, subconscious stuff in my head that was popping up. But yeah, it's a little chaotic in my head that day. So yeah, but just trying to get back on track, and yeah, I'll make a video when I do the 50K and when I do the 100-miler. So I mean, there's not going to be a whole lot of like running videos. I think I'll do a few of my workouts and stuff like that. And just like again, like I said, weekly updates. I only got 4 months from today, so I'm gonna have to get cracking and figure out what's going on. Getting back into jiu-jitsu again. My buddy Randy and I will be getting together once or twice a week. He's got some tournaments coming up, and I just need to get back in shape. I'm like 195 pounds. Normally for ultras, I like to weigh about 180 to 175, depending. Usually for 100 milers, I like to be around 180. 50K marathon, 175 is kind of where I like to be. But yeah, so I got a little bit of weight to lose, a little bit of my diet I got to get tuned in. So yeah, other than that, like I said, I'll try to do some weekly updates, some writing a little bit more on my blog, get back into that, and just kind of stay focused for the next 4 months, and you know, pray for the best to happen. And I know I'll get through it. It's going to be a little bit of a struggle, but you know, it should be. It's 100 miles. It's a task that is sometimes hard to tackle, and I'm glad that I am going to be able to do this for the 10th year in a row. And you know, I feel very lucky to have done this every year, and to have, especially my parents go out. My parents haven't missed this race ever. They've been to all of them. Thinking of all the 100 milers I've done, there's 2 of them that they were unable to make because they were just kind of logistically not, you know, it wasn't going to happen. It was out of town. It was when I did San Diego, the San Diego 100. They weren't there for both times that I did that one. But other than that, I mean, they've been at every 100 miler. They've been at most of my even 50K and 50-mile races, especially at the beginning, when I was just, you know, I'd get off work and drive straight over to the event overnight, and then drive back home. At the beginning, they were helping me drive out there, and then drive back. They'd take naps in the car while I was running. You know, they were and still are very amazing people. I'm lucky to have them around for these things. They've always been super supportive, even when they don't understand why I'm doing this stuff. You know, I still get from my mom like, "You're gonna wreck your knees," but I'm not gonna wreck my knees. It's totally fine. You know, if anything, my feet maybe, not my knees. But yeah, so I'll be back with the video hopefully every Sunday, and we'll just kind of go from there.